Hello everyone. Welcome to a journey of discovery into the wondrous world of wild birds. I'm Zulara, and today we'll immerse ourselves in a world full of color, sound, and life, where our feathered friends roam every corner of the earth. From the lush tropical rainforests, where sunlight filters through the leaves, to the harsh icy regions, where the wind howls, our world is the shared home of countless bird species, each with its own beauty and wonder. In this video, we will not only admire the beautiful birds, but also learn about their lives, behaviors, their role in the ecosystem, and the challenges they face. Have you ever wondered what created this incredible diversity? Let's explore it together. I remember the first time I saw a flock of migrating swallows soaring through the sky on an autumn afternoon. The feeling was both awe and curiosity, and that was also the motivation for me to start learning about this fascinating world of birds. These little birds, each with its own unique beauty, its own story, they are not just adorable creatures, but also vital pieces of this colorful natural mosaic, and sometimes, just by observing them, we can understand many things about the world around us. Today, we will not only journey through majestic landscapes, but also listen to wondrous sounds, discover secrets, and together learn the messages that the bird world wants to convey. Are you ready? Let's start our journey. And our first stop is the tropical rainforests, often called the bird paradise. Did you know that tropical rainforests make up only about 6% of the Earth's surface, but are home to more than half of the world's bird species? Amazing, isn't it? Take a look. Parrots with their colorful plumage like a work of art, not only beautiful, but they are also the wise ones of the green forest. Their ability to mimic sounds is amazing, isn't it? But did you know that parrots are not only intelligent birds, but also play an important role in seed dispersal, helping the forest to flourish? Next are toucans, with their characteristic large beaks like a sculpture, and the birds of paradise, with their magnificent tail feathers like spread-out fans. They not only have an attractive appearance, but also have unique mating displays, showing the wonder of nature. Let's not forget the tiny hummingbirds, quick as flying gems in the air. Their wings beat so fast that they are hard to see with the naked eye. And did you know that hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards? Incredible, isn't it? I once read a story about a scientist who dedicated his life to studying hummingbirds. He said that sometimes, just by watching them, he felt the world around him become more beautiful and worth living for. But you know, the tropical rainforest is not just a home for beautiful birds, but also a very important ecosystem, the green lungs of the planet. Let's always cherish and protect these homes, so that our feathered friends always have a safe and beautiful home. Have you noticed that, in the rainforest, birds and trees have a very special relationship? Many species of birds help pollinate plants, helping them thrive. And in return, trees provide shelter and food for birds. It is a wonderful cycle of life. So, what do you think will happen if this cycle is broken? Leaving the tropical rainforest, we arrive at the temperate zones, where the seasons change distinctly. Here, bird life also changes with the rhythm of nature. In spring, trees bud, birds happily sing. In the summer, they are busy foraging, building nests, and raising their young. Then autumn comes, the leaves turn yellow and fall, and in the winter, all is plunged into the cold. One of the most interesting phenomena in the temperate zone is the migration of birds. Thousands of cranes, terns, sparrows have traveled thousands, even tens of thousands of kilometers in search of food and breeding grounds. Can you imagine their arduous journeys? What motivates them to take such long trips? Perhaps it is the instinct for survival. the desire to continue life. They fly with the sun, with the change of weather. Each migration is a challenge, but also a testament to the power and resilience of nature. In the summer, when nature is abundant, the birds here take advantage of foraging, building nests, and raising their young. Birdsong echoes throughout the forests. But when winter comes, they face the harsh cold and scarcity of food. Many bird species have learned to store food or migrate to warmer areas. The adaptation of birds in the temperate zone is truly admirable. They have shown that to survive and thrive, we need to constantly learn and change. And perhaps that is also a lesson that we can apply to our own lives. I remember once watching a documentary about swallows. People had attached tracking chips to a small swallow and discovered that it flew an incredibly long distance just to find a breeding ground. This story made me feel incredibly admiring for the will and strength of swallows in particular, and of the bird world in general. Continuing our journey, we will explore the arid deserts and vast grasslands. In these places, life for birds is not easy. Daytime temperatures can reach 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, and water is scarce. But surprisingly, birds can still live and thrive in a miraculous way. Ostriches are the largest living bird species in the world. They cannot fly, but in return, they have strong legs that help them run at incredible speeds to escape predators. Have you ever wondered why ostriches chose to run instead of fly? Perhaps it is a perfect adaptation to their habitat. Eagles and hawks are formidable predators, with their keen eyes and skillful flight. They are the lords of the sky, able to spot prey from afar and swoop down with lightning speed. Have you ever seen an eagle hunt? It's truly impressive, isn't it? Birds in deserts and grasslands have developed unique abilities to survive in harsh environments. Many birds can fast for long periods or have special plumage that helps them withstand the desert heat. It's truly amazing. I once watched a documentary about eagles. They said that some eagles had learned to use the wind to soar in the air without using too much energy. They adapted perfectly to nature, becoming an indispensable part of the desert and grassland. Our journey is not over yet. Let's go to the majestic mountains, where towering peaks seem to touch the clouds, and to the long coastlines, where the waves crash day and night. Here, we will continue to discover the diversity of the bird world. In the high mountains, birds have to face strong winds, thin air, and low temperatures, but they have adapted perfectly. Eagles, vultures, can soar in the vast sky, searching for prey from above. Can you imagine how they feel when they stand on those high peaks? In coastal areas, birds have a completely different world to explore. Albatrosses with their wide wings can fly for hours over the sea. Penguins with their clumsy gait on land, but are excellent swimmers in the water. Birds in coastal areas have developed special adaptations to their living environment. Albatrosses can drink seawater thanks to a special gland in their body. Penguins have thick feathers and a layer of subcutaneous fat to help them stay warm in cold conditions. Truly admirable. The diversity of habitats has created a diversity of bird species. Each species plays a unique role in the ecosystem, and we need to appreciate and protect that diversity. In the bird world, there are many special and interesting birds that we can't ignore. They not only have attractive appearances, but also have unique behaviors that make us constantly wonder. Let's discover some of the surprises they bring. Spoonbills, with their unique spoon-shaped bills. They use this bill to filter food in the water. Do you find that interesting? Woodpeckers with their strong beaks and heads, which allow them to peck at tree trunks to find food and build nests. Have you ever wondered why woodpeckers don't get headaches when they peck trees? That is a mystery that scientists are still learning about. Owls, with their keen eyes and silent flight, are masters of nocturnal hunting. They can observe their prey in the dark and swoop down quickly. Are you afraid of the sound of owls at night? Laugh. We also have kingfishers with their ability to dive into the water to catch fish, or swifts with their ability to build nests from their saliva. Each bird has its own unique features and behaviors, making them special and interesting. The bird world constantly surprises us with the diversity of their shapes, colors, and behaviors. They are artists, builders, and talented athletes of the natural world. You know, birds are not just adorable creatures, but also play a vital role in the ecosystem. They help pollinate plants, control insect populations, and maintain the balance of nature. What would our world be like without birds? However, many bird species are facing extinction due to habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and illegal hunting. Forests are being destroyed, rivers are polluted, and more landfills are appearing. This has seriously affected the lives of our feathered friends. Conserving birds is not just the responsibility of scientists, but of all of us. We need to act now to protect our feathered friends and to protect the biodiversity of our planet. We can start with small actions, such as planting trees, saving energy, limiting the use of plastics, and participating in environmental protection activities. We can also support bird conservation organizations or share information about the need to protect birds with those around us. Let's join hands to ensure that the bird world no longer faces the risk of extinction. Let's build a better world for both people and our feathered friends. The bird world is truly diverse and fascinating. We have explored amazing things about the lives and diversity of bird species together, and I hope that, after this video, you will have a new perspective on these feathered friends. Let's protect these feathered friends so that our world is always full of life and beauty. Remember that each of us can make a small contribution, but together we can make a big change. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Goodbye and see you again. And don't forget to share this video so more people can learn about this fascinating world of birds.